Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while now since we made a video. If you haven't seen one about Flamborough Head in the dark, then this is the first video for quite a while. I've been busy in work life and personal life. You might gather we're in a caravan again at the East Coast. It's the last week, I think, before this place closes. So we thought we'd come and just have a few days at the seaside. We're doing another fish and chip review. Fish and chips at 149 it is. On the outside of the building it says voted best fish and chips in the UK or something. So the last video I did was, are these the best fish and chips in Yorkshire? And this one, I think we're going to up the ante. Are they the best fish and chips in the UK? No pressure. We've gone for the usual. 2 mushy peas. Lovely. Red hot. Absolutely red hot. 2 mushy peas. I'll tell you what they're like now. I said on the last video they were just like what you'd get out of a can, which was what you'd get out of a can, which was a bit of an insult to the people who made them. What I meant to say was they were just like my mother used to make. You know, from the proper hard ones that you had to soak overnight and then cook for hours. But they're lovely. And there's the curry sauce. It's building the tension, you see. I think you do that on YouTube, don't you? Oh man, wow. Oh yeah, that's as nice as the last one. The peas are nicer. The last one was in Flamborough, if you remember. This one's in Bridlington. So we've got small fish and chips, 2 regular fish and chips. I'll show you that one. And this one's mine. I'm not going to delay because it was about a 10-minute drive from the place to here. Wow, chips are, they're proper fish and chip. You hear a lot on the internet about people saying fish and chip shop chips. They are proper fish and chip shop chips. Apparently last time I caused a bit of consternation because somebody told me that doing this was, I don't know if you can say that, doing that with your curry sauce was completely wrong. The batter's a little bit crispy. The fish is gorgeous. Really nice. Excuse me. It's been quite a long day really. We only live about an hour and a half from here, but it's still been a long day with one thing and another. And I, of course, like I do, like a kid, if I'm on holiday, I wanted to go out, I wanted to do something, but it's dark at 4:30. So what do? decided to go to Flamborough Head in the dark, forgot my torch, and tried to make a video. And then didn't really feel like going and sitting in a pub or a restaurant. So decided on fish and chips. They're lovely. I mean, they're okay, these chips. Couldn't eat too many of them, I don't think. Curry sauce is lovely. Anyway, guys, that's the introduction to the holiday over. As I say, I've made a couple of videos recently that have just been, well, a disaster. There was the live stream where I lost the signal, and there was tonight's video on Flamborough Head. Hope this isn't too much of a disaster, but I'll get back to you at the end with my final thoughts. I'm going to enjoy this for now. Well, there you go then, guys. We've finished. As I say, I've nothing against fish and chip shop chips. We were discussing it, and they were cooked fresh. The fish was cooked fresh. The fish was lovely. The batter wasn't as crisp as I would like it, but it was gorgeous, was the fish. That was a medium. I could have actually just had a large with a little bit of bread and butter and no chips. And I think the problem with the chips, well, there isn't a problem with the chips. I think it's just that we both agree with fish and chip shop chips, you've got to eat them within a few minutes, I think, of them coming out the pan. But that's where we were. Can you see that? Fish and chips at 149. Award-winning fish and chips. Please take a few moments to review us on TripAdvisor. Well, I'll be doing it on YouTube. Locally sourced potatoes and succulent sustainable fish. Good food, naturally prepared and wonderfully fried. I think they're done in oil. I think. The price. It was a bit awkward because we got overcharged by one portion, so the bill came to like over £30, but we think it cost about 20, and we had fish and chips and curry sauce and 2 peas and some ketchups and tartar sauces, which I had to pay for because we left our tomato sauce at home. So yeah, so it was about £20, which was cheaper than the one previously in Flamborough. But let us know what you think. Have you been to Fish and Chips 149? Are they the best fish and chips in the country? Couldn't really say because I don't go to many fish and chip shops. But thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully this week, I've got a week away from my other life at home and my life at work, so I might be able to get some enthusiasm for making YouTube videos again, which has waned a little bit in recent weeks. But yeah, from a very windswept Flamborough Head, ciao.